You don't pause your mission just because you change locations. The old saying says, wherever you go, there you are. And even though you notice I'm still at home right now, but even though I'm going to be headed out on the road here still today and lots of travel and all kinds of stuff, the visibility is going to keep going. I'm going to be here with you consistently every day to help you be the best version of yourself. I apologize if my time uh, translations, make our times a little different, but we absolutely are going to do it because visibility doesn't stop. It just keeps moving. You just keep showing up as the best version of yourself, as the you that you are, that the world is so excited for, really. I mean, I want to tell you the truth. There is somebody out there, they're waiting on you. They are looking for exactly you, for who you are, for what you do, for that thing that you do with such grace, such ease. It's probably not even what your signature talk is. It's probably something that you're like, everybody knows how to do that. And yet, somebody out there is just waiting for you to come and share your you-ness with them, for you to really be the incredibly cool you that you are, to make that difference for them. People need that. People are looking for somebody that's real, someone that's genuine. And yes, the most important word, the word of today is consistent. You're going to have things happen in life. I wish I could take them from you, but it's just gonna be. It's going to happen that as you move through life, things are gonna happen. Good things, bad things. There's an old saying that says all distractions are equal. When good things happen in your life, it really is a form of distraction. So, for example, you meet the love of your life, okay? She's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. You want to spend every waking moment with them. That's all you want to do in life. And I totally get that, okay? Been there a couple of times, more than a couple of times. But sometimes those are long term relationships, sometimes they're temporary flickers of flame. Um, that doesn't really matter. What matters is that at that point, that's what's really, really important to you. Okay. But from the you that is you that you need to do in this world, even that amazingly great thing is a distraction. People get sick. You might get sick. People in your life might get sick. Family has needs. They need you to help them with things. Bills need to get paid. All of those just normal life things continue to happen. It just is. Okay. But throughout all of it, you can consistently show up as you. And I want to teach you the secret for consistency. Okay. Number one is you need to find a place in your day that is non negotiable, that you are going to consistently reach out and I'm going to call it serve. Okay. Help somebody do something, be in that space that you're meant to be. Little Edits, glad to have you here with us. It's not that deep. Uh, it's really important that you have that time set aside for, a couple of things. Specifically, what I'm talking about today is, you doing the thing that you are meant to do in this world. It's going to make that impact. It doesn't have to be for everything. It doesn't have to be the whole entire day. You don't have to give up sleep, stop eating, doing all those kind of things. User the three. Glad to have you here with us. But what you do need to do is have it predictably consistent in your schedule. Okay. And that boils down to a few other things too that you need to consistently. The more you can have an understanding of what's going to be coming up in your day and then consistently know how to handle it, at some point during the day, you're going to have to do all the normal human bodily function things. Okay. And at some point during the day, that includes things like eating and sleeping and all of those kind of things. Okay. And when you learn yourself well enough to know, I'm one of those kind of people that really goes really well on 5 hours of sleep, or I'm that kind of person that if I get anything less than 9 hours, I'm just not going to be okay. Whatever that is, we tend to spend too much time judging a person based on what time they go to bed, what time they wake up, how long they sleep, versus understanding we're all different. Whatever you need to do that. And you need that to be non negotiable. You need that to be one of your things that you absolutely just, you're going to do it. Just period. I'm going to do this through the course of my day. Okay. That's number one. And then secondarily is what can I do to be the best me during the course of while it's called today. Now, I'm going to suggest to you that you set aside a very specific time and whether it's posting on social media, going live, making phone calls, doing whatever it is that you're doing to connect with humans, to connect with people. So I'm not talking about the times that, you schedule all of your posts for the whole entire month and they just go out and, yes, if you're going to do that kind of a thing, those should be predictable. They should really, your followers should know at XYZ time of day or in the noon hour, like we do at these lives, that's when the person's going to do that thing. Absolutely. But what I'm talking about, this consistency is about you showing up, you being there to connect to humans, to send a message, do a live, make a phone call, go outside in the street and smile at your neighbor. Okay, it doesn't have to be huge. It could be hug your kid. Let them know how incredibly, amazingly special they are. They're here right now, and maybe they are annoying little you-know-whats. Sometimes they are, okay? But at the end of the day, that few years that you have with them, it goes by, and then they're gone. And you may see them, you may talk, you may be like the people that talk on the phone with their parents every day. You may not talk for months. Either way is fine again, but when they're at home, yeah, make the time to give them a big hug and tell them they're awesome. Do something that they really actually secretly love, but they're going to be like, oh, Mom, I don't want to hug anymore, that kind of stuff. Just, yeah, with that significant person in your life, let them know how wonderful and incredible they are. Don't let today go by without that. And for the people that hey, Jerry, glad to have you here with us. And Halai, or Hal, well, I'll call you. Glad to have you here. Make a point of connecting to people, of doing one thing. Okay, so take one person, do one thing for them. Okay, don't let a day go by. Consistently make sure, whether it's you do like what I'm doing and you go on live and you drop some hopefully nuggets of helpfulness, or what have you, even in the midst of your travel day. And it could be like tomorrow, more than likely, sometime during the day when I do have internet connection, because I won't, because I'll be on a train all day. But sometime during the course of that day, I'll probably literally just pick up my phone, drop mail on the ground, and I'll just, hey, how y'all doing? And I'll say something positive and encouraging to you, and it probably won't last even a whole minute. And that's okay too. It doesn't have to be 15 minutes like it is. Now, I might get a wild hair and I might go for a whole 10 or 15 minutes. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring. Okay, we'll deal with tomorrow. There's totally enough going on before I drop the mail on the ground. I don't know why that totally messes with me so much. People are thinking I'm not okay. Maybe I'm not. And that's okay too. Really though, seriously, consistently, If you're committed to being consistent, I want you to drop the word consistent. I know life's going on. I know it's a Saturday. I know everything else that's happening, but just drop the word consistent in the comments. I'm with you. I'm here to help you be consistent in everything that you do in the day that's called today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Yesterday's gone. But today, we can show up. And if we consistently make use of every day that's called today, life will be what it's supposed to be, and it'll be good. I promise you it will. Okay? I'm so glad to get to spend some time with you. Gotta go get ready to make sure I've got everything and double check and triple check and all that. And make sure things are ready, and then I'll be headed out on the road here pretty soon. I'm so glad to spend some time with you. I hope you have a great Saturday. I will be back on tomorrow. And until then, I hope you have a great, great week.